Good afternoon. It is April the 11th, 2016, and time to recap our trading. We came in wanting to sell the 50 to 55 area, and in the 60 to 65 area that was sell to. Our buy was 40 to 42. Did produce a trade right here. And we did get a sell out of our first area up in here. So, pretty good calls for the market. Very slow trading. No news to drive today's trading. Nancy's tweezers produced a trade right here on a sell. This S would have been at best a 2-point trade or a scratch. This buy right here, 1 point to a scratch. No trade on this S. Retest failure trade here might develop. So very, very slow trading. Not a lot going on. This turned out to be the trade of the day right here. So not a lot to work with as far as trade setups go. The best trades again for these slow markets: blue on blue, red on red trading, red on red trading right here. This blue on blue trade we could have made. Well, actually not that one. This one was the other one we could have made. So not a lot to talk about. Not much in the way of news to drive today's trading. Came in this morning because of the lack of news, envisioning a trading range market. We have a slightly higher low and higher high. So on the F1 screen for the E-mini, that actually supports higher prices tomorrow. Lots of supposition going on now. What is the Fed talking about? What do they have to talk about from the why are they getting together early and not at the regular time? A lot of people are saying getting ready to introduce a negative interest rate policy. That would be a hard sell. I'm not saying they can't do it, but that would be way out of line. Remember, they've been talking about raising interest rates up in here until late. Okay, for the daytime session, we got a B. If it were to close right now, we'd be trying to sell 44s to 49s, sell one. Then 54, 59, sell two. On the buy side, our 35, 37, buy one. Then 31 to 26 for buy two. Tomorrow's news: import-export prices. The retail sales number comes on Wednesday. That'll be the big number this week. Okay, it's auction week, 3, 5, and 10 year. It's tough to move that Treasury paper, the new Treasury paper, in a down market. So my guess is we're probably going to see some buying this week of Treasuries, just because that's what it takes to move the paper. And if we look at the F1 screen, the structure certainly is a P, favoring higher prices. We have an outside day looking at the Q. So trading range with a higher bias, upward bias in my opinion. Looking at our F2 screen, definitely a P. In the sideways market, and we closed right here. So the first sell will be 3 to 7. Prefer the long side. Then 11 to 15 for sell 2. On the buy side, 25s, 29s may take an 01 to get in, but we'll start off 25s to 29s, and then 21 to 17. Okay, looking at the 30-year, everybody's favorite market. Okay, resistance is 4 to 8, so we're going to make that 1. 3 to 7 sell, it's a possibility. We'll put 11 to 15, sell 1. 19s to 23, sell 2. While unless there's another piece of news, while the 3 and 2 year auctions are generally up, they don't blow the top out of the market because they've got paper to move behind it, and they've got to manipulate prices to get there. 28 to the buck will be 1, so 21 to 25 by 1, pretty much where we were today. Then 13 to 17 by 2. Okay, gold held in well, had a great close. Higher low, higher high, strong close, so looks like we're headed back up to 1275 and or higher. And the news this week is really lousy. I mean, looking at what's going on in Greece, looking at what happened in Austria, looking at the recapitalization of the Italian banks, we'll end up with the taxpayers. Probably all ends up with Germany. And then what will the ECB do? They'll print money. Life is good when you can print money and you're never held accountable, right? 2 P's right here, double distribution higher, so 60 to 62 is our sell. It's not our preferred trade. We had a 59.61 for S2. We got this high volume number at 66, so 64, 66, sell 2. I think we're at it for 1275. The breakout came at 55, so 54, 56 by 1. And then 51.49 by 2. Leaning against 1250 whenever possible. Crude oil. Strong market. I can go back and rearrange this. Do an M split. Here we go. Do a D split right there. Strong market. Pointed higher structurally. Here's the attractor up there at 41.63. So selling 40. Pointed higher, going to make it 40.75, 41, sell 1. Then 41.50, 41.75, sell 2. On the buy side, 39.75, 40 by 1. And then 39 and a quarter, 39.50 by 2. And last but not least, the euro. Contrary to all of those people's best planning and thinking, the euro is still going up. And so it would help the euro. It would probably be a negative interest rate policy out of the United States. It would also help Japan. Remove that one last bastion where you can get paid money on your money. And looking at Q compared to M, higher low, higher high, we can trade higher. So basically 114.75 is resistance. Gotta think 115 stops above 115 or within reach. We had quite a bit of spill. Last rotate up was 1440, so 1440 to 50, sell 1. 65 to 75, sell 2. 114 even, 114.10, buy 1. And then 13.75, buy 2. The market moving news for us comes on Wednesday. And whatever's leaked out this afternoon about Yellen, Obama. Hard to see the White House keeping their mouth shut if it's positive. Take credit for everything, deny everything. And that's the creed of most politicians. It doesn't all reside in the Democrat Party. There you have it. April the 11th, 2016. I will see you bright and early in the AM. Y'all have a great evening.